All right, let's go get this leg day in. It is 20 out. No, it's 12 out. Feels like 3 degrees or -3. I forget what it says. Regardless, it's cold. Um, I don't know why I didn't bring gloves. You got people out here jogging. It is my last half a day here. Definitely sad that, you know, leaving my daughter. Oh man, that hits. But I'm gonna, I just keep in mind that like what I'm grinding for and living this far away from her is only temporary. Like I will be living close to her. Like this is not permanent. It can be, and it won't be. I hate the fact that we're I'm in the West Coast, she's in the East Coast. Thank God for FaceTime because I could FaceTime her, 3, 4 times a day, every day, which I do. Sundays, sometimes it's like 2 times, just because I low key sleep in. When I wake up, she's on her she's on her nap schedule, and then I'm over here waiting. I do what I gotta do, then I go back to sleep because I'm not working. So, uh, or like training on that day besides cardio. So like we're always on a different schedule on Sundays. But during the week, I call before she goes to school. I call after she goes to school or when she's out of school. And then the next time I call again is um, whenever she gets home and then right before bed. So check-ins or just after she after she finishes school. Um, yeah, just call again later, right? That's necessary for space. But for the most part, like I said, still able to um, stay with her and talk to her every day, which is a plus. Seeing her right now honestly gave me extra push and motivation to really get the show done and complete the work that's a task. Because after the show, it's I'll have some time to see her. I am going back into training camp for nationals, winning this show. So, and I will be training with um, my posing coach slash competitor in men's physique, my guy Chris, aka Mana. So, um, being able to work with him and train alongside him during this next training camp will definitely be dope. I know leg days are gonna suck, chest days, like each day, there's never gonna not be a dull moment. And then on top of that, the work is, the work is work. I trained with Chris before on a few chest days. Never trained with him on a back day. I don't think I trained with him on a shoulder day. And I have not hit legs with him. So it'll definitely be interesting to see um, what it's like being in training camp with him for all those weeks. But your body adapts and it adjusts. So like the hard work and everything, uh, that ultimately get used to it. And I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of when they're competing. Or not even competing, but training. Because people ask, hey, when you go to the gym, and then when they see how hard it is, they tend to flake the next times. Or they'll be like, when are you, or like, can I get this workout in with you? And when it's difficult, they stop going, they stop showing up. They kind of hide because they're realizing like, yo, what did I just put myself through? I don't know if I can continue. I don't know if I can hang. And that's not the mindset. The mindset is to keep pushing and to keep going because your body, just like anything else, mentally, physically, spiritually, it adjusts, it adapts, and then it equips. But when I'm talking about equip, I mean it. Long story short, to put it in a better perspective, your body transforms, your mental transforms to where you're like, yeah, this is what I do, this is what I can do. And it becomes second nature, it becomes a habit, it becomes natural to where you, kid you not, it becomes where you're, sorry, like, it becomes to where you don't have to think about it. You don't have to, like for example, boxing. Going to boxing the first week, doing the running, doing the training, my shoulders were dead. First month, shoulders dead. 2 months, 3 months, shoulders dead. Still not able to. But 6 months, 7 months, shit. 1 year in, shoulders no longer dead. We're doing certain exercises. The running became easy. There was another day running. I was going running more often, but by myself. Because you find the love in it, you find the joy. And then you find the passion. And the passion comes from just being more hungry. Like you might love it to start, but the passion doesn't really come to when you're doing it for a purpose and you're more hungry for it. So that's the so all that tends to come. And when that does, everything changes. And so yeah. Like for example, I was using GPS, right, to get to the gym. So I'm over here using GPS every day for 2 days to walk to the gym. My mental has fully adapted to where I know where to go without using GPS, without um, without having to keep checking my phone to see where I'm going. My mental instantly adapts to the location, to the city, so I know which turns to take. And it's the same thing that applies to training. You do it enough, your mind is going to adapt. It's easy to where well, it's never easy, but it adapts to where you you know how to maneuver, know how to keep going, and figure out how to get the jobs at hand done. So, train with Chris, a lot of people be scared. Homeboy's a big boy. He does immense physique, but his legs are huge, calves are huge, really strong. This is last his last go around with competing before he ends up, long story short, saying like this is it. So if this is his last time competing and doing everything, we he's definitely going to want to make a push and make a run, get his pro card, and then call it that. So if that's the case, we're gonna hop into training camp and get that done as soon as possible. So that way that can happen, which will also push me to get my pro card. Hopefully we do it around the same time. Like I said, do it. It's very rare to do it once, and as in like doing 2 shows right away and getting your pro card. So we're gonna try to make that happen. You know, a lot of people talk down on my name and whether it is my gym or surrounding gyms or whatever. But I'll tell you one thing, that ain't gonna stop me. It's only gonna push me harder. So jokes on them. I've been used to it. So the only thing I'm not used to are these stairs. But I also want to be lazy and take the elevator. So I'm gonna just walk the stairs. And then I gotta walk the stairs down after leg day cardio. Today we focus on hammies. Um, they don't have a lot of hammy machines, so it might be a little bit quicker. We'll see what we can do. Adductor. Uh, then we could possibly do seated leg curls, RDLs, sumo squats, lunges, abs to start, calves, um, bust out forearms, and then cardio, where I do the full 50 if possible, we call it. So, yeah.